Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Wow, alright. That's a great way to start things up. Also, happy birthday to, King Lovenstone in chat. That's nice. Anyways, how is everybody doing? So Dan has sent me something. What is this? Let's see here. Oh my god, I'm dying. Anyways, I'm just now learning that apparently Uncanny Cat Golf is potentially nearing completion. That's neat. Anyways, sorry for all of that awkward silence. I was just reading up on something. Neil, why did you come in here saying rest in peace? I'm not dead. No one is dead. No one died. No one is fucking dead. What is going on? But anyways, there's a lot of interesting things I want to cover today. You said you were dying. No, I'm dying in the sense that I accidentally inhaled my fucking drink and I'm struggling to breathe. I'm fine. I'm not dead. I still would eat. I'm eating chips, and there's definitely only enough for me. But I have some things that I want to take a look at here. A key of which being that there's some new developments in the whole bricks and minifigs stuff that's been going on for the past couple days. First things first that I want to take a look at here is there's now a channel that has dedicated themselves to uploading all of the, you know, the American Fuck Police Department's, you know, body cam footage all the way up on YouTube. You're going to watch The Amazing Digital Circus finale soon? Oh shit, that's already out? Damn. But yeah, now there's an entire channel that has uploaded a whole bunch of stuff. There's, of course, the Bricks and Minifigs, people taking over the Salem location. The Clutch Power interview right here. And of course, the rest of this is all body cam footage that the American Fuck Police Department really desperately wants people to just ignore. Which is genuinely hilarious. But also on top of that, too... Let's see here. The Patreon stuff. Can I see the original one? I just want to see that, you know what, fine. I'll just watch Charlie's coverage of it at this goddamn point if I really want anything to be dealt with. Fuck me. How the hell did they get access to police body cam footage? I have absolutely no idea. But I'm not complaining. However they got their hands on it, I really do not care. Fuck those jackasses straight to hell.
If you thought the Lego scandal was done surprising you with twists and turns, you're off your gourd, Buster. You're straight gourdless in these streets. Bricks and Minifigs is a name that sends shivers down the spine of even the devil. There is no diabolical tactic too dubious, too unethical, too filthy for them to employ. They love to play around in the pig pen, and they are some fucking dirty hogs. There is no low they won't sink to.
I mean, they already sink down to the low of effectively buying out the entire police department surrounding the entire location, so, naturally, it just won't go over. Naturally, they will probably do absolutely anything in order to fuck over who they deem as a problem. That's like some straight-up mafia behavior. Oh, so hang on, let me do that just in case anyone joins the call.
They go lower than this note. I have just learned, well, it has just been made public, I suppose is more accurate to say, that Bricks and Minifigs has attempted to have Reckless Ben's Patreon taken down, banishing it to the Shadow Realm in an attempt to take away his main source of income. I imagine the idea is, if Ben starts running out of money, he won't be able to keep putting up a fight.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That really does just sound about right, that they would go like, alright, let's just try and wring him dry by literally trying to get an entire Patreon falsely taken down. That sounds like it would definitely go well. I'm assuming it didn't go well for Bricks and Minifigs.
That seems to be the playbook that Bricks and Minifigs likes to pull from.
Dear creator community, my name is Jack Conti, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Patreon. On May 29th, Patreon received an official takedown request filed by Bricks and Minifigs for media and accounts related to Reckless Ben and an ongoing dispute regarding a local Lego consignment issue. This is the verified complaint with exhibits. This is the request for immediate content removal pursuant to temporary restraining order. And this is the motion for the temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction.
What a...
Hang on. I need to see if that original video is still up. I didn't even know that Patreon had an official account. There it is! It's only a minute long.
Dear creator community, my name...
It's only a minute long. This is gonna be great.
My name is Jack Conti, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Patreon. On May 29th, Patreon received an official takedown request filed by Bricks and Minifigs for media and accounts related to Reckless Ben and an ongoing dispute regarding a local LEGO consignment issue. This is the verified complaint with exhibits. This is the request for immediate content removal pursuant to temporary restraining order. And this is the motion for the temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction. So after an extensive review and investigation by Patreon's Trust and Safety team, we have in fact unfortunately determined that Bricks and Minifigs can stuff it.
Hey, well, what is this? Hang on. How's this? The German company Bricks and Figs is not having any of this minifig shit. Let's see here. In light of recent events, we want to make it clear that Bricks and Figs, Germany is not affiliated with Bricks and Minifigs in any way. We're a completely separate business based in Germany. We are not part of their franchise. We do not work with them, and we have no connection to their stores, customers, vendors, consignments, or business practices. Have nothing to do with the American business, and maybe now is the time to change your business name to something else. Maybe the American business should take care of their shit instead of ruining everything for everyone, like they've been doing for the past years. God, it seems like the fucking German Bricks and Figs, company, as well as the CEO of fucking Patreon, absolutely fucking hate Bricks and Minifigs. And you know what? Based. They really don't deserve anything. Well, other than a nice fat foot up their ass and maybe an entire closure of all of their stores, but that's just me.
We're keeping Ben's page up. And if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't like that, they can sue us. Patreon out.
That is amazing. This is the result of when a human reviews a claim instead of a bot. Fact that the CEO came out directly to public is appreciated. They could sue us goes so hard in this situation.
Disgusting, slimy, underhanded maneuver here. This is some shit that not even Umbrella Corporation was doing. They are that evil. So they have put in all of the official paperwork here to force Patreon to take down Reckless Ben's Patreon account. And this is the CEO coming forward to let the community know that this has been submitted. This is real. This isn't someone impersonating Bricks and Minifigs. This is all the vile, despicable, unholy work of an evil organization led by someone who legitimately has a twirled mustache, the most comic book character villain-looking motherfucker imaginable. And
I still can't get over the fact that the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs is just straight up like an actual cartoon villain. Like, both in appearance and in terms of... Well, actually, no. The guy is just actually just straight up evil. But, like, the appearance of a cartoon villain while just being an actual straight up evil psychopath is genuinely funny.
I'm talking about that goober. This is them now trying to starve out Ben. They tried numerous times to have him thrown in jail over some barnacles and horseradish. That didn't work. So now they've come from the top turnbuckle here to try and instead just take away his income. I cannot fathom a world where Bricks and Minifigs as a business exists beyond this point. I just don't...
I mean, me neither. I assume that a lot of this has certainly reached beyond just the internet. It has to have at least reached a lot more people by this point. I wouldn't be surprised. Though I wouldn't be surprised if, like, over there in Oregon, they're trying their best to suppress it as much as possible, given the fact that, they basically have the police force mafia over there that wants to try and shut everything down as much as possible, so, Entire collection at 780 sets and 1,200 minifigures. That is insane.
I don't think it's possible, not even in a fucking fairy tale, because who would possibly feel comfortable going into bed with them from this point forward, knowing what we know now? Even just fully setting aside what I believe to be blatantly obvious, bare naked corruption from the local Utah police department over there that Bricks and Minifig's top brass are utilizing like their own personal fucking military force, their own little hound dogs. Even setting that aside, the immutable facts are Brian brought his father's extremely valuable Lego collection he collected over the course of his life to sell.
There's like, well, yeah, we already know the fucking, like, value of it. We were literally told that from, like, the first video, Amalgamated. The initial investigation mentioned that it was like $200,000 worth of Star Wars Legos. Ross just put in stream discussion saying, Patreon CEO, I want to be real with you, you can go fuck yourself.
Sell through Bricks and Minifigs here, and then everything went tits up. He didn't receive any payment for it despite them selling that collection, and they still refused to give back the collection. So even just that right there should be...
Let's see here.
So after an extensive review and investigation by Patreon's Trust and Safety team, we have in fact unfortunately determined that Bricks and Minifigs can stuff it. We're keeping Ben's page up. And if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't like that, they can sue us. Patreon out.
It is exceptionally rare, almost unheard of, for a company of Patreon size, they are a huge company, to actually side with a creator against a massive corporation.
You know, I never even considered that, but yeah, that is actually genuine. That is genuinely kind of rare for, like, a big, like, you know, company, especially something like Patreon, to actually side with a creator in this particular case, and even publicly do so by effectively making a public announcement stating Bricks and Minifigs can go fuck themselves. And if they have a problem with it, then they could sue us. Like, that is insane. Like, you know the corruption has to be genuinely fucking obvious and awful for a company like even Patreon to go like, no, fuck you. Like, that is honestly fucking hilarious. That is genuinely fucking hilarious. But, let's see here. I know that Neil sent me a whole bunch of other shit. Oh no, it was just another account on Twitter talking about the, Bricks and Minifigs, sucks account. Source of this league needs to be promoted to captain of this police department. I'm pretty sure they're probably just gonna get fired. Assuming that it is, like, a police, officer, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna get... I'm pretty sure that guy is just gonna get a... Is just gonna get thrown out. That guy is just gonna get thrown out. But that is really fucking awesome. To see that, Patreon themselves are just like, no, fuck Bricks and Minifigs and everything that they stand for. That is some funny shit. But, let's see here. Amalgamated. How late did you join into this? Like, did you only find out about it today? Because, like, we already know a lot of that. Yeah, fair enough. Anyways, where is the thing that I was looking for? There it is. We got a Crispy's Tavern video in relation to a Destiny YouTuber. And I already have to refill my drink, so I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh! I am already back. Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Hey, quick cup of tea? So, I love the universe of Destiny. I'm sure you've noticed all the Destiny props that pop up in my videos, as well as the Destiny music I occasionally blare. This universe, this game, I spent thousands of hours there, and I've fallen in love with the characters and the story, but unfortunately it seems
It's about fucking Mylan. I have no idea who that is. Mainly because I don't follow Destiny 2 and I don't give a shit about it. So that should already let you know. I just thought that this is interesting because it's like coming right off of like the heels of like the end of Destiny 2, and I was just like, this seems interesting enough, and I like laughing at dumb stuff, so, you know, YouTuber meltdowns and Destiny 2's collapse, I mean, hey, I can get behind that. Let's see what it's about.
seems like the story of Destiny is going to be coming to an abrupt and unexpected end. Just last week, Bungie, the developers behind Destiny, put out a sudden announcement that the next Destiny update would be its last hoorah for the foreseeable future. The franchise would be entering what gamers call maintenance mode. The game would remain online. You can still play Destiny. However, any new content updates, yeah, those aren't happening. And in the live service video game world, this effectively means death for the Destiny franchise.
That's
A
unfortunate.
lot of
Anyways,
Destiny content creators and players alike expressed their sorrow and anger at this news.
To that end, on June 9th, we will release the final live...
I think probably the main thing that really sucks about it is, well, of course, the inevitable layoffs that are bound to happen. But also the fact that apparently not even the developers knew that they were just deciding to just put a stop to Destiny 2 out of absolutely nowhere. They only found out about it when the announcement came out, and they were like, they were probably just as confused as everybody else, which I think is just... That's kind of shit. I really only can think of, like, maybe a couple of examples. I don't know the names off the top of my head, but a couple of examples where something similar happened to other games, where it's just like the developers had no idea that they were just putting a stop to the development of the game until, like, the higher-ups made an announcement of it, and they're like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, no, I don't fucking hate the devs. Everything that I've at least seen of, like, the devs, they at least seem like okay people that are just weighed down by shitty management that encourages everyone to not really do anything beyond the bare minimum, which I think just genuinely fucking sucks. All I can really hope for is that if there are going to be layoffs or people do decide to just leave the team inevitably because of this, hopefully they find some, like, better places to work, or maybe they just start going indie at some point. I wouldn't be surprised, because they at least have some good ideas. They at least have some, you know, good stuff that they probably learned from working with Bungie, but I feel like working with Bungie is basically just, like, it's probably about as fun as working for EA, which, I mean, like, the most fun part about that is probably the ball pit that they still have at the entrance of the building.
Service content update for what the?
I don't know. Again, there was like a small part of me that thought like this, yeah, they're just gonna like wrap it up.
Virgil did the final shape read a few days ago after not having played the game since Lightfall, and yeah, the game's great and such wasted potential because the fucking soulless suits. Well, yeah, obviously. Again, remember, the soulless suits at the top decided to elect Captain, bare minimum as the new head of Bungie after Captain Supercar had to leave. And I honestly don't really know if Bungie is even going to survive for the next couple years, because everything that I've at least heard about, at least like the player counts of Marathon, I mean, unless they just... I mean, to be fair, I'm already anticipating that they're going to turn Marathon into the next Destiny 2, where they just cram as many microtransactions into it as possible with like paid major updates and stuff like that, like they did with Destiny 2 at some point. Because I feel like that's really the only way that Bungie is even going to survive for, like, anywhere beyond, like, 2 or 3 years at this point.
Up.
Reasonably so. This game acted as another home for many of us, but emotions ran even hotter when reports from Paul Tassi, Jason Schreier revealed more information about Destiny's closure, such as the fact that many of the developers behind the game had no idea this would be the final update until the...
Wow, I was literally just bringing that up, that the developers themselves didn't even fucking know anything. They can't do major updates like that for Marathon. I mean, you never know. You never fucking know. The soulless corporate suits at the top are gonna find some way to turn Marathon into the next D2 by cramming even more necessary microtransactions to understand anything that's going on in the game. You know what game doesn't have you pay extra for major updates? That's right, No Man's Sky, baby!
Public announcement. And on top of that, resources that could have gone in...
Speaking of which, I've been playing more of the Swarm primarily because of the fact that I'm pretty sure everyone that's on the Swarm expedition right now is probably on the same exact milestone, which is just to work on the Prismatic Core to, you know... I think it's to weaken the Swarm, if I remember correctly. The Hive, whatever it is. Hive, Swarm, same difference. A lot of that is just mainly doing missions of, like, you know, inspecting fallen, you know, swarmers and dealing with a whole bunch of that shit. They're fucking terrifying. The fucking Hive is scary. Genuine Elder Tor material. Definitely up there with Leviathan in terms of my favorite expedition so far.
Into making Destiny 2 better and continuing the game, refurbishing the new player experience, stuff that the game desperately needed. Those resources instead went to a different game called Marathon. Now, what's Marathon for my non-gaming viewers out there?
Well, I'm not a non-gaming viewer, but I still just don't really know what Marathon is outside of the fact that it's just another extraction shooter.
Marathon is another game developed by the same studio, Bungie and Sony. But unlike Destiny, which in its heyday was consistently top 15...
Goodbye! I'm sorry, that scene, what the fuck is that?
But unlike Destiny, which in its heyday was...
Goodbye! POV, you're watching Sony proceed to off themselves. What the fuck is this? No, Elden Ring is coming to the Switch too. That's cool. Huh. Oh, additional content included in Elden Ring Tarnished Edition will also be available for purchase on other platforms. Tarnished Pack DLC. Tarnished Pack. That's interesting. Is that going to be Switch exclusive, I'm assuming? Ooh. I hope that's not just going to be Switch exclusive, because that kind of looks nice. If it is, then it's whatever.
Top 15, top 10 games on Steam. Marathon, on the other hand, really struggled with its concurrent player count. Though it had a somewhat strong launch, it has devolved from there. The game at this point being in a really, really rough state population-wise. I don't think this is because Marathon is a bad game. I played Marathon...
Good afternoon thing. It's still morning for me. It's like 10 in the morning for me right now.
For a good few hours and thought it was really good, actually. It's not my thing, but I thought it was an incredibly well-made game, as I generally expect from Bungie. However, Marathon is, unlike Destiny, an extraction shooter. Much, much more hardcore. And that means it's just naturally going to have a more centralized, smaller player base. The problem is that when you're making a $240 million investment in something with a smaller, more centralized player base, yeah, that's unfortunately not going to cut it. In our capitalist hellscape, art doesn't just need to be good, art needs to be profitable. And it doesn't look like Marathon is...
Video came out during the end of Season 1, so the player count was at its lowest, but yeah, the player base is obviously niche. Now with the new season and free week, there's more people around again. I don't care if there's a free week, I'm still not touching anything made by Bungie. No offense to any of the developers, I just don't want to support the corporate suits. Fuck those guys.
It's gonna be that. So, for a lot
because
of
you know
Destiny
most of the paycheck is going to be going towards those corporate suits that are working on and shitifying everything.
fans, it really sucked hearing that the resources that could have gone into a game that people loved, a game that was really successful, a game that could have been great, it sucked to hear that those resources were going to another game that doesn't even look like it's going to last 2 more years without some major player spike. TLDR, people were pissed. One such person was a streamer by the name of Aztecross. Aztecross has been streaming Destiny for years, though recently with the game's decline, he's went into variety streaming. Hell, he even played Marathon itself. However, with this news, he made his opinion about Marathon and Destiny very clear.
I don't want to play Marathon. I'll play it maybe seasonally. I may jump in a few weeks, but I want Destiny. I want Destiny 3. I want this universe expanded. And Marathon, if I have to fucking bury you myself to send that message, I shall.
Bro. Son. 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 Son.
I will do everything I can to destroy you, piss on your corpse, and light you on fire afterwards. To send even the smallest of messages to Bungie leadership and Sony.
Now,
Listen, the only way that Bungie leadership is going to listen is if you just stop paying them. Don't buy anything. There you go. It's as easy as that.
you're probably wondering at this point, Crispy, what Aztecross said in that clip is definitely a bit much, but meltdown, really? And hold my hand, babe, okay? Just give the tea a second to brew. We're getting there. Aztecross released a statement, and it went somewhat viral on Twitter, the platform currently known as Twitter. A journalist by the name of Paul Tassi decided to release an article covering not only Cross's clip, but also just generally the entire Marathon versus Destiny situation. It's a good article. I recommend you give it a read. But Paul had a much more leveled point of view about the whole thing, and Mr. Aztecross actually decided to respond to Tassi's article with a more measured opinion of his own.
Paul, what a level-minded, practical look at the situation. The kind of outlook that someone should have when representing a community. To my fellow content creators in the space, please do not give them hell. Whatever they play, whatever they do. If you've got Destiny players, content creators that are no life and are playing this shit out of Marathon, don't give them hell. Don't give them hell, guys. Many of them like Marathon. Many of them are hyped about the new season. Pretty sure Benny and Frost are also going to be playing in season 2. And so don't give them hell. And to my content creators that, maybe feel compelled to jump on this hill with me, I wouldn't do it.
Okay, that seems...
Okay. I mean, I was already teased of supposedly the actual person that had a meltdown here from Dan earlier. So obviously it's not fucking Aztecross over here that's the one tweaking the fuck out over Destiny 2's collapse. Hearthstone would have had more players if leadership didn't fuck their reputation. Probably partly yes and partly no. I mean, again, as mentioned already with this video, it's a bit more of a niche player base compared to whatever the fuck Destiny 2 had going for it. But I feel like, yeah, probably still would have had some more players if, you know, Bungie's leadership didn't have the reputation of consistently releasing mid-as-fuck shit over and over again. Marathon would have had more players if it wasn't Bungie.
A lot more reasonable. And not only that, he is openly saying, hey, he's just advocating for people voting with their wallet. Also, just to be clear, he literally said this isn't a war in the original stream where the original clip that went viral on Twitter was taken from.
Look, it's not about Marathon. I need the Marathon community to know it's not about you guys. This is bigger than us, okay? It's not about you guys. It's not about us trying to wage war against y'all. It's just that Bungie is not Bungie.
Yeah, the reason I don't want to play Marathon. I mean, that's also part of the reason why I don't want to play Marathon or Destiny 2. Because fucking Bungie's corporate suits, you know the old saying, the boss makes $1 while the devs make a dime? That's probably how it is over in Bungie, too. Most of that money is going straight to the suits. And I am not going to be one to support that, even if I don't pay a single dime for it.
Bungie without Destiny.
Alright. Seems reasonable, right? Where's the meltdown? Crispy, you promised me a crash out. Oh, well, here's the thing, babes. Paul Tassi is not the only one who responded to Aztecross's little clip.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I already know about, like, again, Bungie has its reputation of enshittifying Destiny 2 to the point where it's basically one of those things where the only way you can even understand anything is either A, pull an Elden Ring and just kind of, like, look up several different lore videos of people who are actually there during the game's initial launch to actually understand anything that's happening in the story. Or B, you just had to have been there. Which is absolute fucking garbage. Boss makes $1, the devs get laid off for even dreaming of a livable wage. Oh god, that's probably how it's like working for Epic right there.
Enter Mylan Games. To quote Aztecross, but switching Destiny and Marathon. I don't want to play Destiny, I want Marathon. And if I have to effing bury you myself to send that message, I shall. I will do everything I can to destroy you, pee on your corpse, and light you on fire. Rather than working together, y'all want this to be a war between Destiny and Marathon. On that note, I have privated 10 years of Destiny lore videos. Good luck with the cohesive story if D3 ever happens. It ain't in the game, it's not in the studio because it was vaulted. Better not piss off Bife. He is the last source of comprehensive lore.
Huh? So you privated 10 years worth of videos. Or maybe deleted them. I don't know which one you actually did. But you got rid of 10 years worth of videos, all because Aztecross made a hyperbolic statement. A bit of an overreaction, I think.
Okay, that was certainly something. Today, I wanted to give a shout out to...
Listen, Crispy, we love you, but I'm not here for a sponsor.
That, my friends, is a great question. And a question a lot of Destiny fans were asking too. Game. Link description and the pinned comment. Who the hell is Mylan Games?
Well, I don't know who the fuck they are either, so please enlighten me.
That, my friends, is a great question. And a question a lot of Destiny fans were asking too.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Just like, who the hell is this guy? I don't know, a lot of people were asking that too. And people within his own niche are like, who the fuck is this guy? Get a load of this guy!
Matt, aka Mylan Games, is a former Destiny story and...
I'm sorry, but his hair looks so fucking greasy. Look at him. Is that him? Is that is that John Mylan Games right there? Is this John Mylan Games over here? Because he already looks like a fucking grease ball from frame 1.
lore YouTuber. He covered the narrative and universe of the game for years, ever since Destiny 1, but midway through the final major expansion in Destiny's life cycle, the final shape, he decided to walk away from Destiny, publish his final Destiny farewell video, and move on to variety gaming, especially since his Destiny content was rapidly becoming less and less successful as the years crept on. Now, to be clear, Astacross, nor anyone, was mentioning Mylan Games in any of the aforementioned clips.
I mean, from everything that I saw, I don't think... Again, even from what you said, it seems like nobody fucking knew who the hell this guy was.
Or articles. He decided to insert himself in the situation and clap back on Astacross's opinion that he wants to vote with his wallet and would rather see Destiny succeed than Marathon. He decided to respond to that by deleting hundreds of his own videos. Wow, you really owned Astacross with that one. He deleted over 50...
Oh! 50 million views! Yes, to own Astacross, I will cripple my own channel. Huh? What the fuck was your goal here? You dropped yourself down to 26 million views, and for what? Cause, like, big Destiny YouTuber was being a bit hyperbolic with his opinions on fucking Marathon? Really? That's like me saying, hey, this person doesn't like this game that I personally enjoy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot myself in the fucking kneecaps. Like, what the fuck is... What is the thought process here? What is the fuck?
million views worth of content. Content that I assume at least someone in his audience was still enjoying. That on its own is pretty dumb, but this tweet got a lot of pushback and mockery because of some other factors. For example, did you notice that he brought in another person? My Name is Bife. My Name is Bife is another Destiny lore creator who has a much, much bigger audience than Mylan's, and in my opinion, sorry, better videos, even as someone who used to like Mylan's content. Bife, again,
He Kurt Cobained his own livelihood. Yeah, I mean, I can only assume that if you nuke that many views off of your own your channel is, like, crippled. It's fucked now. He quite literally fucked his own channel just because Astacross was just being a little bit hyperbolic and a little jokey. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, what? Oh, where was the thought in any of that?
is completely unrelated to this whole thing. Bive wasn't in Astacross's stream. Bive has never talked crap about any of this, but Mylan decided to sarcastically include him anyway. Also, the egotistical implication that if Mylan Games privates his Destiny lore videos, that no one else will be able to unravel the story. Good luck having cohesive narrative in Destiny 3. Now, Astacross, when he published his initially abrasive take on Marathon versus Destiny, we gave him a second chance, right? He came back later on with a more reasoned take. What about Mylan? Well, when he made his follow-up stream...
What?
Yes, it's petty. That's the fucking point.
Again, why? Why would you do that to yourself?
Do you see how petty it is that we're trying to destroy each other's games? And that was the point of this tweet. For them to try understand that. And still they don't get it. All of a sudden it's that, oh, you're being very petty. No shit! That's what you're doing!
Was asked...
What? What was the But again, like, my main question is, why would you cripple your own channel just because one YouTuber said something that you just didn't like? Again, that's like somebody shit-talking... That's like somebody else shit-talking something that I care about, and I decide to blow my own fucking legs off. Like, what's the point of doing that other than I'm just injuring myself?
Across his initial statements, a little cringe, sure. I just think that deleting hundreds of your own videos and then screaming into your microphone about people not liking the game that you're playing, I think that's just slightly more cringe. Hot take, I guess. Overall, this entire stream, it was a disaster for Mylan Games, and at this point, people were really starting to smell the blood in the water. The piranhas were coming to feed on the meltdown, and one such commentator was Paul Tassi himself. Remember that guy who made the reasoned article that made Astacross release that follow-up video where he released his more level-headed takes? Well, Paul Tassi responded to Mylan Games as well. Love Mylan, and I'll file this under people can do what they want, but I'm not sure burning down your own Library of Alexandria out of spite is...
Thank you! Thank you! Blowing your fucking legs off out of spite isn't exactly the, brilliant, giga-brained move that, that this guy apparently thinks it is.
Really the move. The funny thing is that if we're taking sides here, Paul is on Mylan's side. He's also saying that he doesn't want Marathon to fail and that wishing Marathon's failure is a bit immature. They're saying the same thing, but even Paul is going, Mylan, this is kind of weird. And Mylan's fans, well, they also had some unsavory things to say about this whole crash out. Damn, you're essentially punishing your community with that as well. It's kind of dumb. I loved your Destiny videos. I watched you alongside Byte for many, many, many years. Absolutely childish behavior for you to private your Destiny 2 videos because of what another YouTuber said. Incredibly disappointing how you handle this. I'm a Marathon truther, by the way. Just as childish, if not more so. Cross had a potentially harmful opinion because he has a large platform, but this is just weird. The lore community is very good to you over the years, and the smug comment about Byte is just... really? But in my opinion, the most hilarious take on Mylan's crash out came from another YouTuber named Glad. He did Destiny challenge runs, solo runs of boss fights, and he released...
How old is this video? It's about 5 days old. It's a little bit old, but I only stumbled across it, like, I think this morning, and I wanted to talk about it.
A little parody tweet. It's over, boys. To quote Huey, this is diabolical. Since this has now been declared a war by Lore Kitty, I'm officially privating 10 years of Crota solo videos. Good luck with soloing Crota in D3. Besides only the game, and no one at the studio can teach you, they're all working on Marathon. Better not piss off Esoteric. He is the last source of comprehensive solo videos.
Okay, that is my favorite. That is my favorite type of humor. Someone just decided to take somebody else's meltdown and turn it into something really stupid. That's great. That's fucking great.
The Mylan Games could have looked at this and decided to, you know, walk away, say sorry.
Did he have another
Mentee B, say literally anything other than this. At least tag me next time you want to talk big. Classic, fragile Destiny community. You can give it out, but you can't take it.
Should I even get into, like, the several different layers of irony that are within that particular, like, tweet there? Or can I just leave it there for people to just really let it simmer, really let it echo through your mind real quick, so we can realize just how fucking stupid that is? Glad's been trolling the past week? That's great. That's great.
Glad quote tweeted that by saying, "You're a pussy bitch."
Okay, that's good. Oh my god.
At Mylan Games, at Mylan Games, at Mylan Games. He comfortably ratioed Mylan in that moment. And look, at this point, I was already writing this video. I was watching this with popcorn already in my mouth. I love Destiny, but babes, I love T more. So, color me surprised when I sat down to record this and Mylan decided to release even more tweets.
Oh no.
You're already getting roasted. Just let it go, man. Sounds like we need a creator clash, MMA rounds.
Never in my entire life have I ever witnessed a content creator who gets ratioed and clowned on for being a fucking loser. Never in my entire life have I ever witnessed any of those kinds of people retort by saying, "I want to fist fight you," and ever come out looking like the good guy. And I don't think I ever will. Because I feel like the best way to showcase that you are an insecure fucking prick is by threatening to either fight, injure, or kill somebody that is comfortably ratioing and clowning on you. We winning never have I ever with this one.
I will pay for your flights to Australia. I know the promoters here could easily organize an amateur fight that is televised. Then you can stop being a bully, hiding behind your computer. Okay. So we were talking about video games like 2 minutes ago, and now a former Destiny lore YouTuber is threatening to beat up a Twitch streamer in the ring because this Twitch streamer, let me get this straight, called him a pussy on Twitter. Okay, I guess. But regardless, it gets even more ironic because Mylan is threatening consensual violence here. And he would release this tweet literally minutes later.
Oh no.
This is the Destiny community, by the way. This is the violence incited by Destiny creators. Someone is going to get hurt. And this is because I privated videos on my personal channel. Videos I made. And I said that I like Marathon. Containing that tweet is a pretty vile death threat. I want to make it clear. Death threats are never okay. Alright? They are bad. This person who sent this to Mr. Mylan Games, they are not a good person, and they are not going to go to heaven.
But yeah, all of that obviously applies, but once again, I also have to mention, how does that justify you deciding to turn around on a Twitch streamer who, for all intents and purposes, is trolling you, and isn't sending you death threats? How does that justify you turning around and saying, I want to punch you?
If they actually exist, I want to note that the account is unverified and the inbox doesn't exist. That could...
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
mean a variety of things. I just want to say that I checked and did my due diligence on the matter. In any case, I want to point out to Mylan that, number one, you literally just threatened another creator minutes before this tweet. Obviously, Mylan's threats were much less bad than the threats of this anonymous user. However, I want to note that the hypocrisy is still there, dude. Threatening to box someone in the ring because they're making fun of you is also very immature and dumb and not a good thing to encourage. And Mylan, I also want to point out that this person does not represent the hundreds of thousands, millions of...
Yeah, I was also just about to say that, well, I think I already just said that. It's just like, what does that guy have to do with fucking Glad, or Aztecross, or literally anybody else within the Destiny community? This is just one fuckhead who threatened a weird act of violence upon you, and you saw it fit to take that anger that you felt upon reading that particular email and turn it around on somebody who's trolling you on Twitter. I don't even know how to actually explain all the different ways in which that's fucking stupid, but it just is.
The people who play Destiny. What's really sad about all this is this point was actually echoed by Aztecross just an hour ago. He put out a response to Mylan's accusation that this is violence incited by Destiny creators. He said, quote, "Brother, I have nothing but love for your content. I absolutely do not want anyone sending you messages like this. In this space, we unfortunately get disturbing things sent to us. Doesn't excuse it, but a reality nonetheless. However, those single messages from obviously disturbed individuals do not define a community. And they for sure don't define the Destiny community. My issues are with certain individuals in Bungie at the top. Believe me, this week has cost me. I love Destiny, like you once did. I still remember doing Valid Discipled with you, and man, what a treat it was. Having a lore master walk me through every piece of the raid, explaining all the little things I had missed and never knew. You enriched the world of Destiny for us, and I'm just not ready to say goodbye to that world yet. I don't know, man. I feel like that's a pretty mature response to a very immature claim. Like no one told this guy to do this. This is obviously a really disturbed individual. And pinning the blame on a creator who just happens to disagree with you on a video game.
I swear to God, if Mylan responded to it by being a clown.
A few minutes ago, where Cross was saying to leave other creators alone. That's not encouraging threats, it's the opposite. You threatening to box a creator, that is definitely a little closer to the definition of encouraging threats. And I want to note that it took me literally 5 seconds to find a follower of Mylan's under this very post threatening to box more people. And it...
Oh, wow. Brilliant. That's very mature. Why are people beefing? This achieves nothing. Exactly. It's all fucking stupid.
Criticizing Mylan. Does this person represent you, Mylan Games? I mean...
Well, by Mylan's logic, yes, he does. So, that one person represents the entirety of Mylan's community, and therefore we should now exile him onto an island, like we did to Napoleon.
I would hope not. And that is the point here. We cannot always control our communities. Obviously, if a creator is directly advocating for violence, if a creator expresses bigoted views and uses them to attack another person, then I do believe they are responsible for this kind of stuff. But as far as I know, Cross never did that to Mylan. Cross never mentioned Mylan at all. That's the irony. Mylan is the one who talked crap about Cross. And as you can see, at least some of his fans are getting pretty violent over it too. The irony seems lost on him, though based on what Mylan says about Destiny creators...
The crazy part is, this is completely lost in the Destiny community and they don't understand the irony in it.
I mean, he was a Destiny creator too, so I guess it makes sense. In any case...
Alright, that's pretty funny. Alright, so there's one other thing that I wanted to look into. Let's see here. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I was gonna talk about the whole New York Post thing with them basically doxing Kane Parsons. Oh my... No way. Okay, so... I'm not gonna pull up the article. I am not gonna pull up the article for what should be obvious reasons, but it still exists. It still fucking exists. Hang on. I'm at least gonna pull up the Google search thing. So that way you guys at least know that I'm not bullshitting you when I say this. This is still up. It's still up! However, the New York Post account on Twitter removed their post on Twitter about this. Which is genuinely insane. Of course, here's a Reddit post about it here. Fucking New York Post apparently doxed fucking Kane Parsons. And, let's see here. And it's still up. The post, the actual article is still up. Oh my god. They go into the square footage of the property. His fucking parents are brought into it. It goes, oh my god! What's the point of bringing this up? It ends off with, it is unclear if he still remains in the home. The Post has reached out to Parsons for comment. The person who made this was a real estate agent? That's fucked! Why would they do that? What the fuck is wrong with them? Who the fuck is Mary Kay Jacob? I just gotta see here. Real estate reporter covering local luxury and celebrity real estate. So they just have a professional doxer here. They changed the main image, at least for the doxing, you know, article, but they haven't taken down the article. That is supremely fucked. That is supremely fucked. That they haven't taken it down. This article is still up. It still exists. That is so fucking insane. I'm familiar with USA laws, but he is able to create a lawsuit against New York Post for publishing his home address without consent. I mean, I genuinely hope that the New York Post actually gets some sort of genuine retaliation over this. Hopefully in the form of a lawsuit. Like, Kane is within his full right to sue the New York Post. If nothing else, then at least the person who wrote that fucking article needs to be sued into oblivion. Whoever fucking wrote that article needs to be sued into non-existence. Crippled financially. Taken through the full legal ringer several years long. I want it to be a headache for them. I want them to suffer financially, mentally, and emotionally. Because you don't just go out of your way to dox someone who is a successful indie horror like movie creator just because you don't like them. You don't just get away with that scot-free, and I hope that this bitch doesn't. I just want to see something here. Okay, they do still exist. On Twitter, it seems. Oh my god, they post so many fucking articles. I'm not going through all that. I am not scrolling through all that. But that is legitimately fucking insane. I like this comment right here. Massively bizarre and weird. Can't help but feel like it was made out of jealousy towards Kane. It feels like, oh, you made a massive hit movie on your terms? Well, here's your private info in our article. We're also going to reach out to you personally and ask you to comment on it for some fucking reason. What's the point of posting somebody's house if who wrote this doesn't even know that they still live there? Exactly. Like, for all they know, they could have just posted the house address of someone that may not even be, you know, associated with Kane at all. For all we know, the parents of Kane probably live somewhere else entirely. This house could be empty for all we fucking know. But the New York Post apparently just seems to want to go out of the way and go like, okay, you're a real estate agent. What I want you to do is find this person's house and post it online. We'll call it journalism. That is genuinely fucking disgusting. I mean, I'm hoping that, you know, it doesn't ultimately lead to anything bad happening to either, like, you know, the people within that house, whether it is Kane or somebody else. Because that is just fucking revolting. That is legitimately fucking revolting that apparently just... You know, apparently the New York Post, you know, they could try and hide it by taking it off of Twitter. But the article is still up on their main website. Like, the article is still up on their website. Like, holy shit. Amalgamated? What is this? Why did you post this screenshot alongside with the elephant address me gif? What is... What am I supposed to be seeing here? Oh. What? Wait, what's trending in Australia? What? What the fuck is trending in Australia? Why is mommy trending in Australia? What the fuck? Probably the mommy wants a new X meme. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it in my life. Mommy wants a new... never heard. What the fuck? This should just tell you how out of the loop I am when it comes to memes, because I don't even know what the fuck that is. Alright. But before we get into our main event for this stream, there is one small game that I've stumbled across. Might be a bit of an older one, I think. When was this? When was this uploaded? It is not telling me when it was last uploaded. But I found a game. I have to quickly undo the whole thing. Check DMs. What? What? What am I? I. I feel like I'm having a stroke looking at this. What happened to this image? I wish I fucking knew. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll ever really know, because what the fuck is this? Frankenstein image. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't understand what it is I'm looking at, or why it ended up trending in Australia, of all places. But that is probably one of the most confusing things I think I've ever seen, so that's great. Dan, I already read that. I was reading that at the start of the stream before I started getting into things. At least Uncanny Cat Golf is gonna be nearing completion. Neil, what did you send me? How did I miss that? I was here the entire time? I don't fucking know. But anyways, I got a thing, game, fuck, hang on. I got a small game to start off with. I have no idea what to expect from it, but I saw a short on it, it looked interesting, so we're gonna be getting into this. If it'll launch. It does launch, good. Let me... Nope, that's... that is some ominous fucking title screen music. Excuse me? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops, I actually closed the game! Okay, is it showing up on stream here? Okay, cool, it is. So this is a game that I stumbled across called Liminal Gallery. I have no idea what to expect from it, but it looked interesting, and this is already giving me fraud. So we're gonna see what we have here. Oh. Oh, hang on. Let me up my sensitivity here a little. Alright. Okay. No photos or video allowed. Okay. Push bar to open. Can I open? How do I interact with things? Also, why does everything look like it's, like, severely sharpened? Okay, so there is a run mechanic in this game. Oh, I click on it. That's how I interact. I see. That's a nice... little... Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. There goes my heart. It's out of my chest now. Where the fuck am I now? Okay. Well, that one's... those two are lacking actual images. Take. Hold. What? Oh. Huh? Huh? Oh. Oh, I see. Huh. Oh, whoops, that's... I'm assuming I was supposed to probably use the, mouse wheel. Oh, okay. So if I set this to here, that should, well, that's not quite what I was hoping it would do, but this works too. Okay. I see. Then we take that. Now if I just line this up well enough. If I... No. Yes, no? What? Oh. Well, okay. Huh. Okay, why is it falling over? That shouldn't be happening. Okay. Clearly I must be missing something. Unless I put it over on this... No. Okay. What if I set it here? That also doesn't do it. What am I missing here? Do I have to flip it upside down? Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was a solution. Why is the door not... Still, place it, then go to the left. Are you sure? I mean, I can try, I guess. Oh. Oh, I see. Well, what does this do for me exactly? Oh, I see. I'll take... Ooh, okay, I don't like how the walls are moving there. I'm gonna replace you with something better, right? Nope, that probably just made it worse. What do I do with this? Oh, there's my exit, I think. Put you there. There we go. Finally, progress. That's weird. What is this room? Can I get across? No? Can I go back? No. Oh, what the fuck? Why is it up? How do I get up there? Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, I made the joke about this looking like fraud earlier, but, yeah, this is just straight up fraud. We are doing fraud. I think I might have fucked it up. Because I'm probably supposed to place that staircase. Okay, hang on. I see what I have to do here. Put you here. Voila! Okay. I see. Take that. And then just head on back. So I think I'm supposed to use this staircase to get that picture up there, because that's probably my way out. put it there? Yeah, that works. Give me that. Ooh. What in the fuck? Oh, thanks. That's, oh god. Oh, there's my... Ooh, this movement here is a little wacky. Okay, well, move from that one up. And now it's flooded. Great, now my socks are all soggy, and I'm very disappointed. What's down here? Oh, that's just a loop. A disintegration loop, perhaps. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, okay. Where you don't have feet. That's concerning. I'm assuming my ticket out of here is on this boat? Somewhere? Picture. Okay. I see now. Also, why is the music all dark and creepy? Also, what the fuck kind of gallery is this place? That duck just looked at you. Sorry, I'm more concerned about the fact that there's a painting of a spider here, and that's not really filling me with confidence. Fuck you, game creator. Oh, fucking... Gonna... thank you, I guess. Am I gonna see the interloper here? That was significantly less scary than the spider. Oh! Oh, I see. They're all looking at me. I'm the star of the show. Why are you so angry at me? Why are you shaking in rage? I don't mind all the eyes looking at me, but why are they so angry? Whoever owns this gallery just isn't very happy with me, I guess. Isn't this how I'm supposed to traverse your weird as fuck gallery? Ooh, camera. Wasn't I supposed to not take picture? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I see what I have to do here. Oh, oh, it's gonna get even wackier, isn't it? Ooh, what's this? Oh, I have limited film. Okay, and now I just... Ah! Now I place it where it should be. There we go. Okay. Interesting. They're the Fork Police Department. Alright, what in the fuck is this? I think I see what I have to do here. And then, if I point this at the ground... Ah, I figured it out. Or camera film. What do we have here? Oh. Can I zoom in with this? No? You'd think that a camera like this would at least have a zoom function, right? Oh well. Oh, I fucked it up. Whoops. Oh, I have... Oh, I see. I have more pictures that I can take. Okay, let me take that one. Let me try having it a little bit closer. That also doesn't really help me. God fucking damn it! Try placing it straight down. I don't think that would work, would it? Well, that's why nothing else has worked, so... Huh. Door must be upright. Well, fuck. Well, I know how to fix that. There we go. There we go. Probably wasn't exactly the intended solution, but it was a solution. Alright, time to fix this hallway. Oh, fuck off. Okay. So if I tilt this way, I should be able to just walk on the wall here. And then... probably do that with much less. If I knew that there was going to be a gap in the floor, but... you know what, that works. I took the film. Can I just take a picture of this? Yeah, I don't know why I thought that would work. What to do, what to do. Huh. Maybe this? Yeah, no, that didn't work. Average house in City 17. Let me see here. There has to be a way around this, right? Wait a minute. Motherfucker. Wait, I might be on the right track here, though. If I place that there, then I can... Nope, that just goes out into the fucking void. Wait a minute. Hang on. Though I still might be on the right track. Might be relatively on the right track, at least. God damn it, the rope is still in the way. Okay, fuck, hang on. I know what to do here. I figured it out, I think. No, I have not. I have not figured shit out. What the fuck? Oh, this helps me exactly none. I am so fucking lost. Okay, what if I just take a picture of this? At this point, I'm just trying anything. Oh, is that... Okay, that doesn't help me at all either. Fuck me! What do I do? I swear to God, the solution shouldn't be this difficult, right? Oh. There we go. Oh, and now you want me to do it again. Fuck! Alright. Okay, so I figured out a solution here. There we go. Once again, probably not exactly the intended solution, but it worked. Oh, I see. I see. So if I just take a picture of this... what? What am I getting stuck on? What the fuck did I get stuck on? Huh? I got stuck on absolutely fucking nothing! And this just recreates what happened here. Okay, well, this is the opposite of helpful. What the hell? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, like, try and... That got rid of my exit entirely. How? Oh my god, and that still got rid of my fucking exit door. This is gonna be one of those kinds of games, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna try and take a picture of this. And put this on the floor. Yeah, I know. So if I just... I might have the right idea, though. Why? Fuck off! There's a game called Liminal Gallery. And right now, this particular puzzle is really stumping me. I don't quite understand what it wants from me here. So what if I try to do it like this, and then... That also is about as unhelpful as I can get. What am I actually expected to do here, game? Yeah, I get it. Door must be upright. Is there a way? What do you mean, broken? It's intact! What? Can't fall through here. Okay, will this work? If this doesn't work... Fuck! Might still have the right idea, though. Why? 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 Whatever. God, I wish I could just zoom in with this fucking thing. Wait a minute. Please, please, please! Of course! Why would it ever go upright when I want it to? When it should? When it should, you know? Like, how it's supposed to fucking work? Fuck. Okay, I might have to do like a precision strike here at this point. Okay. And then, of course, it does this shit again! Why is it doing that?! No! I was right there! Oh my god, this puzzle is actually a fucking migraine. Oh. No, you cannot crouch in this game. I've tried. I've tried every single standard crouch button. It doesn't exist in this game. And, oh, I see. I see what I have to do. I see what it wants from me. This one is a lot more straightforward than whatever the fuck that last puzzle was. Alright, drop. Oh, what the fuck is this? I have a feeling that none of those are particularly helpful. It has to be this one, right? Am I just gonna end up in an endless loop of this? Okay. Much more straightforward than whatever was so... Oh, I see. Do I have to do some Portal 2 shit and get onto the moon? Is that what you're telling me to do here, game? Oh, and that's the end. Okay. That was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. That was pretty cool. One puzzle was a bit of a head scratcher, but that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that was pretty fucking cool. Alright, but now it's time for our main event here of Noita. Where's Noita on here? Oh, there it is. Grew somewhere out there is quaking in his boots. I mean, he's gonna steal the moon. I landed on it using a photo. Is it? It's gonna show up. There we go. Alrighty, it is now time to blow shit up for no reason. Alrighty, what exactly do I have here? I have a bomb, and then I have bouncing burst. Okay. I'm gonna light that on fire. Where did that gold go? Uh oh. Pretty sure lighting everything on fire was a good maneuver. Everything is... Oh god, I'm on fire now. That's not particularly... Hey, no. You will not. Oh, I had water the whole time. Ooh, what's it? This is a wand? Wand of fucking... Wand of fucking what now? Oh. Well, it deals some good damage, I think. Oh, whoops. Well, this is going in every single bad direction at once. Please blow up. But don't light me on fire! Is this radioactive? Oh god! There's uranium in this game?! There's fucking uranium in Noita?! What the fuck?! What do I have? Magic Missile, Spark Bolt, and Mud Potion. Yeah, that sounds useful. Kick! What did it say on screen? The air feels extremely humid? Did Noita get like an update or something, or was this always part of the game? Ooh, fire isn't really spreading all too much. Let's blow that up real quick. Oh my god! That worked out well. Ah, let's not go down there. Let's not go take a dip in toxic sludge. Let's not do that. Nice aim there, genius. Okay, there's gotta be a hole to progress here somewhere. I'll just kick this, you know what? Where the fuck did that go? Thank you for dying. No. Ooh, bonus health. I'm not picking that up. Kick that over there. Oh, that's just another bottle. Oh, shit! What? My exit was under lava? Oh, that is some bullshit! Oh, that is actually... No, that was not even fair. That wasn't even remotely fair. You just gave me a fucking battle I had no chance of winning. That was just... Oh, whoops. Okay. Oh, this ain't good. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Yeah, that didn't quite that didn't quite go according to plan. And now I just have my other loadout again. Alright. Alright. Here we go again. The air is filled with fungal spores. What does that mean for me? I can't even get anything there. Why are you throwing stuff at me that I can't afford? What does it mean if the air is filled with fungal spores, huh? Oh, blood is flammable. Oh, and that guy is right there. I'm not fighting that guy. No, thank you. Oh god, it explodes! Ah, god, and now I have things knocking me all over the place. Ah, this is... Oh, that's real fucking nice. What happened to the Holy Mountain? What happened to the... What the fuck? It was just gone! I didn't know that could happen! Fuck! Where did all this water come from? Okay, so there's a bunch of water here. Presumably. Oh no, my gold. Oh, God! Ah. I didn't even last a full minute. Brilliant. Oh, God. I'm starting to wonder when was the last time I ever made it past floor 1? Oh, shit, a wand. No thank you. Please let this one at least be pretty cool. That one is somehow even more lame. Acid is flammable. And fuck me sideways. What did I just turn into? Okay. Bomb. When in doubt, use bombs. And there we go. For fuck's sake. And I can't afford jack or shit here. That's brilliant. I'll take that. Fucking! I need to find water. Stat. There we go. How is it possible that this entire place has gotten significantly worse? Oh my god, everything is on fire. Okay, other way it is, then. Okay, finally made it to here. Can I afford anything good here? What even is this wand? Sure, I'll add that to my collection. And I'll take that, I guess. No. Oh, whatever I just did, it worked. Well, alright. That didn't go over well at all. Okay. Sure, yeah. Right, uh-huh. Great, I have this again. I totally missed Spark Bolt. Ah, for fuck's sake. No, thank you. No, thank you! Oh my god, this guy is relentless. Oh, for fuck's sake! Black hole. I mean, if I gain immunity to explosive damage, then yeah, sure, I'll take that. Wow, that went over much better than I thought it would. Whoo! I'll take that. Damn it! Hang on, let me refill my drink again. I'll be right back. got sidetracked to make myself a sandwich. I am back. Alright, here we go again. Alright, here goes nothing. And I'm already on fire. Nice aim there, genius. Holy! Nice going, genius. Move out of the way of that one. Alright. We are eating good tonight! Get in! I'll take that. Okay, gotta be careful with that one. I'll take that. A mysterious darkness lingers in this place. Ugh. Alrighty. Oh, and I've already found my ticket out of here. Let's go. Alright, that was pretty easy. Oh. I can't afford that one. Damn it. Alright. I'll take this. Oh god, why am I gooped? Oh god, I'm gooped! Okay, nope, not messing with that! Holy! Oh, get me out of here! Oh. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Fuck. Of course. Back with this one. Back with this one. What do I have here? Bombs, spark bolt. And then what is this? A snow potion. I sure hope that that is useful in putting out fire. Oh, there's a thing up here. Broken wand. Oh, I see. That's all it does. Oh, now I remember them. God damn it, I'm on fire already! That was a tiny gamble there. Yes, more of that, please. Ow. Alright. Another broken wand that I don't really give one about. Give me that. Ow. Fucking prick. Nope. Give me your gold, please. Ow! Ow! Alright. Fair enough. I was right above the portal, too. Yeah, that seems only fitting. Uh-oh. I mean, I'll take a black hole, sure, yeah. Oh, you little... Ow! Okay. Yep. Nice going, genius. I will now turn that back on myself. Nice going, genius. What the fuck wand is that? It just has fireball on it. Or magic missile, I guess. Ow! How do I keep setting myself on fire every single time I play this game? Okay! Okay, at least this counts as water. What the fuck is this? I'll put that there, I guess. I'm on 1 health and a dream. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, checks out. Checks out. That seems about normal for, my runs of Noita at this point. I can break these? Since when could I break those? Apparently sometimes they just don't fall. Oh, okay, I see. I'm just... And I'm already getting oiled up and I've barely even started. That's right, melt. Melt! Little shit. I'm not messing with the fire dudes. That's just the same mod that I already have, but it just looks different. I didn't know that I could crush enemies with physics objects. That is good to know. Ah! Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Oh my god, they're... Oh my god. Oh, that is wild. Alright, I think I'll probably call it there for today's stream. It's a bit of a shorter one, but that's mainly just because I'm feeling a little tired today. I had fun. It was a good stream. I'll probably stream a little bit later tomorrow because I got things I gotta do. Anyways, for those of you who are still around, thank you guys so much for dropping by. Thank you to my... Oh, well, I guess I didn't really have any guests today, did I? Oh, well. Doesn't really matter. I'll see you guys whenever I see you. Take care, everybody!